Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power.
But today, we explore the path of the unbeaten mind. You start a new discipline, a gym routine, or a demanding project. At the first sign of real friction, when your muscles burn or the complexity demands agonizing focus, your mind immediately creates a safe exit. You tell yourself that rest is necessary, that this isn't the right time, or that the goal wasn't that important anyway. You operate in a state of pathetic mental fragility, constantly surrendering your intent to the slightest discomfort, negotiating with laziness, and allowing the soft voice of hesitation to establish the boundaries of your potential. Here is the diagnosis you refuse to admit. You are the intellectual glutton. You possess vast theoretical knowledge about discipline, but you are a functional coward in execution. You consume warriors' stories, take notes on mental models, and speak confidently about grit. But because you have never actually forged your mind against the relentless fire of sustained resistance, you remain fragile, theoretically strong but fundamentally helpless when real chaos demands unyielding resolve. In the lethal reality of feudal Japan, hesitation was not an inconvenience. It was a finalized death sentence. Samurai operating in relentless conflict ecosystems knew that battle was not won primarily with steel, but with posture, the unshakable internal alignment that holds firm long after physical endurance has expired. While average men flinched at the scent of iron and blood, the elite masterless warrior forged a lethal standard of identity. The path of the Haijoshin, unbroken composure maintained inside absolute chaos. Consider Miyamoto Musashi, perhaps the most recognized warrior in Japanese history. Before he became a legend, he was a chaotic force, participating, as it is said, in the brutal defeat at Sekigahara in 1600. While thousands surrendered to despair and execution, the young Musashi voluntarily cast himself out, beginning Musha Shugyo, the warrior's solitary pilgrimage through a hostile landscape. He rejected the institutional safety of serving a master, choosing instead to test his sword and spirit against known masters in over 60 duels, remaining undefeated through raw strategic adaptation and psychological dominance. His pilgrimage was a brutal filter that destroyed the fragile and forged the independent. Picture Musashi walking alone through the biting cold of winter mountain passes, pine needles stinging his scarred skin, the crushing silence of the wilderness weighing on his mind. His clothes were often frayed, his stomach often empty, his destination often unknown. He did not seek comfort or validation. He sought direct, agonizing contact with resistance to sharpen his sensory awareness. He learned that true mental strength is not found in complex philosophy, but in the unshakable center of a man who requires nothing from the external world to hold his ground. This pilgrimage culminated in his most defining confrontation, the duel on Ganryu Island in 1612 against his legendary rival, Sasaki Kojiro. Historical tradition emphasizes not just the physical exchange, but Musashi's masterful psychological warfare. Musashi deliberately arrived late, traveling across the choppy water on a simple boat. When he finally landed, he faced a Kojiro already consumed by impatience and anger, while Musashi stood calm, indifferent, a simple wooden sword carved from an oar balanced in his hand. The duel was concluded in a singular, explosive exchange. Kojiro's precision was met by Musashi's superior, timing, and unbeaten mind, unbothered by the reputation, the setting, or the proximity to lethal risk. Duels of this period were not poetic dances. They were ugly, rapid, sensory explosions. Musashi's strategy proved that when you have no self to protect, your mind becomes a mirror, reflecting reality with perfect lethal clarity. Modern life has systematically engineered you to fear this level of friction. It has taught you that discomfort is an abnormality and that continuous motivation is required before you can take action. You fail because you mistake emotional states for operational directives. You wait to feel ready before beginning. The hard warrior truth is that motivation is a fleeting luxury, but self-mastery is built on demanding execution when you feel your weakest. Do not negotiate. Pause right here and look at yourself honestly. You are halfway through this video, and already your attention is drifting. You are thinking about switching tabs, checking a notification, or retreating to another distraction because these words are striking too close to your unvarnished reality. This exact impulse, this soft, weak urge to escape the moment a truth makes you uncomfortable, is the exact reason you are failing in your actual life. You cannot even finish a 10-minute video on discipline without your mind begging for cheap stimulation. If you cannot master your own attention for a few minutes, how do you ever expect to command an entire life? Sit with the discomfort. Look at your current projects. Look at the gym equipment you ignore, the book you haven't started, the conversation you're avoiding. Every time you delay a goal because you're tired, distracted, or uninspired, you are training yourself to be submissive to the easiest path. You are reinforcing the habit of quitting. The way of the warrior demands that you stop begging for ideal circumstances on a journey that requires individual mastery. The standard is posture, not comfort. Claim your posture. Stop using your lack of motivation as a shield for your lack of discipline. Musashi did not feel motivated to walk through freezing rain, but he walked because his posture demanded it. Stop consuming warriors' mental strength through screens and start generating it through sustained physical and mental friction. It is time to execute discipline over motivation, to step away from the comfortable herd and learn to stand unshakable. Generate the friction. The unbeaten mind is not a state of supernatural invulnerability. It is the ultimate expression of internal sovereignty. It is the refusal to let chaotic emotions or weak impulses dictate the climate of your mind or the actions of your body. Zanshin, the state of relaxed, unbroken vigilance, must be maintained before, during, and after the conflict. Sensation will rise. Hesitation will whisper. But with a truly unbeaten mind, you simply observe the weakness, hold your posture, and execute anyway. Master the resistance. The pilgrimage is not a romantic escape. It is a mechanical filter designed to find your weaknesses and destroy them. Suffer the pressure without flinching. Lock down your daily execution and forge an unshakable spirit. Become the mountain.
Every warrior walks a different path. Samurai, the path of discipline. Ronin, the path of independence. Ninja, the path of strategy. Zen monk, the path of wisdom. Shogun, the path of power. Which one are you? Comment below.